guys, I am finally back with another video. It's been, I don't even know, like 5 months. I'm so guilty at that. The last thing I remember telling y'all was, hey, I'm about to graduate, and your girl has graduated. Your girl has finally graduated. I graduated back in May 3rd. Y'all, it was so much. Like, I'm on another video, I'm probably gonna just sit down with y'all and just tell y'all everything that has happened within those like months, within that same graduation day. Y'all, I was late. When I say I was late, I was late. Anyway, so first off, I want to say I got my own apartment. I am like, if you go and look at my reels, I have been showing just things that I've been getting for my apartment. So don't think I just left y'all in the dirt. Like, I've been keeping y'all updated just a little bit. After graduation, I pretty much like thought I was gonna be living with my sister. Things took a turn, all of that. I was like forced to get my own place by October 10th. And y'all, I didn't have any money saved. Like, no money was saved. I probably had like a couple of $100s, but that's not enough to get an apartment. Not enough to pay for application fees for like maybe 2 different places. Because I'm gonna like share in another video. I'm very bad with saving, but it is something that I'm working on. Now that I have my own place, I'm trying to work on getting my own car. So your girl has a lot of big responsibilities now that she has to finance. I stayed at my sister's old apartment. Everything was moved out. She moved out, her kids moved out, her husband moved out. Everybody moved out. But her lease didn't end until October 10th. So I stayed in my sister's apartment until from September to like September 26th, because I ended up finding a place. Thanks to God. Like, when I say God is like the biggest reason why I can smile and have my own place for today, by the grace of God, I have my own place. Like I told y'all, I didn't have anything saved up. Like, I've never been the type to be big on saving, because I'm just like, oh, well, I'll make that back. Like, I'll make back tomorrow. So I never saved. I had enough for the application fee. I got accepted to another place because I didn't have to pay application fee. But for this one that I had to pay application fee and move-in fees. And so many fees, y'all. So many freaking fees that come with like just having an apartment. I was like, I don't know what we gonna do. Got approved within like a week. But also within me getting approved, I also had to pay like I think like a $1,500 security deposit. I was like, y'all, I don't have money saved. How the freak am I supposed to pay for a security deposit? And how else am I supposed to pay for like just to move in? Because the security deposit is separate from the move-in fee, if you know how apartments work. So luckily, and like I said, God has been the biggest reason why I'm at where I'm at, because they had it where I can go through Jetty, which is an amazing chef's kiss. Jetty is through my apartment, so I only have to pay $20 a month until my lease ends. Mind you, $20 a month until my lease ends. I don't have to pay $1,500 at all. Does mean I don't get the security deposit back. Like, the money I'm putting towards it, I don't get back at all, which I'm okay with. Like, I could care less. I went through Jetty, only had to pay $20. I paid that immediately when I sent the email. Paid that $20. There was some issues with my move-in because I was technically supposed to move in, I think like a week before the September 26th. But yeah, I was supposed to move in that Monday. So it was, I think like the 22nd or the 23rd, whatever. I was supposed to move in one of those days. But my the apartment that I already signed the lease for had some issues. So they was like, okay, well, we have these 2 different apartments. We can only give you, we're gonna see if we can match the price of the apartment that you have. Y'all, I only paid like $1,051, so $1,051 for my apartment alone, and then utilities are added. So all in all, I paid like $1,189 for my apartment. They were able to match the price of my other apartment with the newer one. Mind you, this apartment that I'm in now is supposed to be like $1,200 something. 1,200 something. I got so scared because I was like, yes, I can probably afford the 1,200, but it's also going to be taking away so much more money than I can spend towards other things. So it was like, yeah, I can afford it to a certain extent, but then I'm like, I need that 1189. It's like I was saying, so I was able to afford it, like the $1,200 amount, but then also I still have other bills. Like I still have to pay for groceries. I still have to pay for renter's insurance, electricity. I still have, on top of the $1,200 payment, utilities that they added on naturally was going to be in there. So I was going to be paying like $1,300 for real. They gave me my regular price. So I only pay $11.89 with utilities included. Internet is included in that price, so that's awesome. So like I said, all of that worked out. Mind you, I had to be out of my sister's apartment by October 10th. I moved into this place September 26th. And God, amazing. Because I was like panicking. Like there was a moment I was just sitting in the living room of my sister's old place and I was crying. I was like, God, I don't know what to, I literally was crying to God. I was like, I literally don't know what to do because I've never been in this situation. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen if I didn't find a place. I was even gonna do like a roommate, like on roomies.com. Like I was gonna do all of that. Like I was probably just gonna live out of a hotel. In the meantime, like there was just so much where I was so overwhelmed and I just kind of like broke down because I was like, what the fudge am I supposed to do? I'm only 22. I've never been in a situation. I just graduated college. Like, what is your girl supposed to do? Literally all glory to God because that man literally like put me in this place. Yes, I paid for it, but that don't mean nothing. I didn't have to get approved for this place. I didn't. I said I can afford the place I live in and be comfortable. That's just a small bit of just my like testimony, my little journey. Don't rush the process when it comes to your journey in your early 20s. Y'all, I'm 22 years old. I still don't even have a car. I know there's people that's my age with a car, a house, kids, husband. Don't look at them and think that you're anywhere behind because you don't have every single thing. You might have one or two of those things. Just because you don't have everything doesn't mean that you're far behind in life. Don't ever let someone make you feel like you don't have anything. God has been telling me I need to be more disciplined in my walk on the journey with him in my life. I need to be more patient. I need to have more grace for myself. A lot of the times I do beat myself up about everything that I don't have or that I feel like I was behind on, when I'm just like, I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. So I'm just appreciating like every moment, being able to be on this camera and talking to y'all because like y'all are probably my age experiencing something like this or even experiencing something more amazing, in your own terms of what you feel. Appreciate the good and the bad, the ugly. Appreciate everything, the failures, the successes, because all of those things create the person that you are. They build you, they mold you, they help you understand where you lack in certain areas and what your strengths are. When I didn't even know where I was gonna stay, I understood that my belief in God, my faith in God strengthened so much. I used to be one of those people, I was like, I gotta figure this out, I gotta figure this out, I gotta figure this out. Anxiety through the roof. I was going to Bible study and we talked about the power of the tongue. We talked about letting go and letting God. During that time, during that time, and this is what I'm so grateful about. During that time of me crying and me not figuring out where I was gonna be, I was like, you know what, God, I put this in your hands and I'm not gonna worry about it. I said, if this apartment is meant for me to get, I will get it. And if not, then I know that there's something better for me out there. Kid you not, I wasn't as worried. Even when they was like, you gotta pay that $1,500. When I seen that I can pay the $20 and I have to pay that $1,500 deposit, that was God. Even when they told me that the apartment, I got nervous. I thought I wasn't even gonna have a place anytime soon. I was like, I only have until October 10th. So when they told me your place, you know, it still needs a little bit of work, I was like, what the heck? Like, where am I gonna stay? Are they gonna find another place? Even when they said they found places, I was like, okay, are they gonna match the price? Because I don't think I can pay this. So all of that worked out. If it wasn't meant for me to be in this place, it would have been the most stressful moment of my life, and it wasn't. It was like all of it fell together the way it fell together, and I thank God for all of it. Like I said, if I didn't have that faith, if I was doubtful, if I was fearful, if I was, you know, just worried about every single little thing, I don't think I would even be in this place. But that's all I'm gonna talk about. That is literally all I'm gonna say. My people that's in their early 20s, always know that there's a time, there's a reason for every single thing that you have. If you didn't go to college, do not beat yourself up about it. I'm also reading this book. It's called the 4 Agreements. It's called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel. I don't know his last name, but Miguel, I know that's his name. It talks about, like, I haven't finished the book yet, I just started. But it also talks about these beliefs that we have in our mind that we created, that we believe so hard that it kind of, it's like the book of the law that we have for ourselves and things that are going on in our lives that have all been generated as we have grown older. We carry, and it talks about being able to break that like cycle, break that ideology that we have created about things in our life. But yeah, so the book basically talks about breaking that ideology that we have created in our life and how to be free, how to be open, how to be ourselves and not basically like conform to this society, this world. And I mean, the Bible also talks about not conforming to this world as well. So, I mean, it's a really good book, but I just want to say to the people in their 20s, before I end this entire video, because I rambled so much, follow your own journey, follow your own path. Do not let social media take away from what you have going on, because it's so easy to get caught up into what we see, what we hear, everything. So easy to look at other people's lives and think we don't have anything going on for ourselves. But I promise you, someone wants their life right now. This is a quick little video. I just want to talk to the people that are like around my age or older, because some people might not even notice. But yeah, I gave y'all a little update, how the apartment went, all of that. Gave y'all some little gems about God. It's 2:52 right now, y'all. I'm about to probably read my book or probably lay back down because it's Sunday and I really just like to chill on Sundays. But anyways, I'm out with this video. I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be back, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye. Before I let you go, can I get a kiss tonight, baby? Before I